Paul, of course, is the guy who always wrote the melodic bits. And I guess if you analysed all the songs that Lennon and McCartney ever wrote, you'd find that about 60% of the ones that you hear most in tune form are Paul's. And I think John
all right, everybody.
Because
Thanks
John, of course,
for joining me. Yeah, this is Mike again, and let me pull that back. Again, thanks for joining me. This is Mike. So way back, Greg wants me to react to Hemi Rudner with George Martin singing "I Am the Walrus." I guess it's going to be singing, but it looks like it's a orchestra, so it might not have any singing. So I'm not really sure what we're getting into. I know I've heard the Walrus before, the Beatles song, obviously, so I'm kind of interested to see where this one's going to go. So I brought it up to where y'all can see it and where I can see it. I can see it. Can y'all see it? We can all see it. All right, man. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for spending your time here. It means a lot. It's just going to be this old Texas guy up here listening to or reacting to requests that I get through Buy Me a Coffee, and I'm just really stoked to do this. So let's get into it. Here we go.
Paul, of course, is the guy who always wrote the melodic bits. And I guess if you analysed all the songs that Lennon and McCartney ever wrote, you'd find that about 60% of the ones that you hear most in tune form are Paul's. And I think John was always a little bit envious of that, because John, of course, was an equal and opposite genius, and a marvellous writer. But he had a sneaky, he used to sneer a little bit at Paul's, what he used to call his saccharine stuff, or his sugar stuff. But I think he secretly envied it. And he once said to me, George, I don't expect to walk into a bar in Spain and hear someone whistling "I'm the Walrus." Well, you can understand what he's getting on about. And "I Am the Walrus," of course, I think is one of his most anarchic songs. And when he actually first sang it to me with his guitar, I said, "Well, what do you want me to do with this, John?" And he said, "Well, I want you to do a score." I said, "Any ideas?" He said, "That's your job." He said, "I'd like a few strings and a bit of brass. Apart from that, you go and work it out." So I went and worked it out, and at least I tried to, because it was such a strange one. So I put in a lot of strange things. And I booked a choir. He didn't know about this. I booked a 12-piece choir, very legitimate people. But I wrote in the parts things like "ha, ha, ha, he, he's," and all those kind of things. And when John heard it, he fell around laughing. He thought it was great. And of course, the recording worked out the way you know it. And here tonight to sing it is Hemi Rudner.
Okay, they are going to sing it. Oh, and he dressed up. I don't know what you got me into on this one, man. I don't know how to feel about somebody, Hemi Rudner. I don't know what his background is, but I just don't. I don't know what to think about him on this Beatles song. You know, obviously, an orchestra, man. I think an orchestra could even make me sound halfway decent. You know, if you had a fifth of gin and you had an orchestra and then you listen to me, you might be able to make it through a couple of minutes. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure about. I don't know, man. You find some off the wall gems for me to react to, and you know, I've always told y'all, man, I'll give you an honest reaction, and but I kind of temper it sometimes because of my personality. I don't want to sound too harsh when I don't mean it to be too harsh. So I don't know. Tell me what y'all think. You know, I mean, it takes all kinds. You know, we all like different music, but I don't know. The orchestra is just jam up. You know, there's an old saying from the 70s, jam up and jelly tight. They're just that good. I don't know, man. I don't know what to think of this yet. Let's get back to it.
Sitting in an English garden waiting for the sun. If the sun don't come, we'll die from standing in the English rain. Can I be a man? Be a man. The Walrus. Iceman, Deathman, Gordon, Smokeman, stand you feel that Joker, that's the Jew. See outside, peace and Stasi, how they shine. Selling a picture, climbing on the Apple's house. Elementary penguin, feeling how to reach the man who should have seen them kicking at their elbow. I am the Eggman. I am the Eggman. The Walrus. I am the Walrus.
Yeah, what did y'all think about that performance? It's so much different than the original with Paul McCartney, the Beatles, that you know, sometimes they can take what do they call it, liberty? What do they call it? Artistic liberty? Is that what they artistic? Yeah, artistic liberties with certain things, and you're just like, yeah, okay. I mean, I can see where that would work too, but sometimes the band is so well known that when you do these things, that you run the risk of people comparing you to the original band, and at least that's my experience, and I think that's what I'm doing mentally. I'm comparing Hemi Rudner with the Beatles, and you can't do that. So maybe y'all just put in the comments what y'all think about that, and you know, straighten me out, so to speak. So way back, Greg, g'day, mate. You threw me another curveball, brother. So that's going to do it for me, y'all. Until I see you again, I'll catch you on down the road, all right? And y'all stay tuned for the next one, because it's literally right around the corner. If I can find my cursor. Y'all see my cursor anywhere? Oh, there it is. All right, man. See y'all later. Bye.